Titillating audiences over 15 years with her sultry burlesque moves and ornate costumes, Aurora Natrix, also known as the British Invasion, has shimmied and shaken her way from Vegas to Paris, New York City to New Orleans, and from sea to shining sea. Her diverse expertise also include vintage mixology. So get ready to be spifflicated with some specialty giggle juice in our next segment, Cocktails and Culture.
Thank you, Yuval, for the introduction. I'm really excited to make this drink for you all tonight. We're going to make things a little more tropical and fun and take a trip down to Cuba where this drink was invented. So, not everyone agrees that this person invented the cocktail, but most people do attribute it to Jennings Cox. In the late 1800s, this American businessman was down in Cuba for an expedition to mine iron in the mountains down there. And he was just in a little town called Daiquiri. The crew that he brought down were paid very handsomely, not just in money, but also tobacco and the regional liquor rum. Supposedly he had some guests come to visit from across the sea, and he didn't want to shock their palates that had been used to gin and whiskey with rum, so he decided to incorporate some of the fresh ingredients from the local surroundings. And that's where daiquiri came to be, because it's a mixture of rum, specifically Bacardi was what it was made with first, as well as sugar and fresh lime juice. So let's get started. What you're going to do is take your shaker. I already have a coupe glass chilling. I'm going to fill my shaker with ice. We're going to add 2 ounces of white rum. One ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. I've already done it. And this is simple syrup. So simple syrup is a mixture of sugar and water, equal parts brought to a boil. And literally just, you're going to wait for the sugar to dissolve, let it cool, and that is your simple syrup. Traditionally, it was always made with demerara sugar, but you can use white sugar or even a light brown sugar. I'm going to put the lid on it, give it a good shake. So this drink used to be served over shaved ice. It still is in some places. I like to serve it just up in a really pretty coupe glass. And people sometimes associate this drink with Hemingway. And there's actually a version called the Hemingway Daiquiri. But it's not what he drank. He was a little bit of a... he liked his booze. Just say that. And the Hemingway Daiquiri was actually just like 3.5 ounces of straight rum with just like a squeeze of lime, no sugar, nothing. And that's not something that really most people were willing to drink. So they created a special version just for him. But this is the classic Daiquiri. We're just going to finish it off with a pretty lime peel. Get that just bouncing on the edge. And voila, the Daiquiri. That's good.